Hey YouTubers, welcome to Knothead VR. This is my first gameplay video and I'm playing in Ghost of Tabor. It's my favorite VR game at the moment and I really enjoy this game and I'm playing in training mode. My job requires me to answer the phone and I don't want to be in the middle of the raid and have to drop out and lose all my stuff because the phone rings. So a lot of times I'll play in training mode. And I spawned at the railroad tracks and I'm sneaking up to the control room. Got a one shot there on the scab, and I recommend playing in training mode. I play it a lot of times before I go into raids just to get my head in the game. And yeah, so it's a good way to learn where the spawns are, where the loot's at, where the scabs spawn, and just to get to know your way around the silo or the island. So here I'm playing in silo, and just running through the map. I'm gonna grab an SKS here and some mags. I like to get a couple of SKS mags just because the game it's so readily available in the game and scabs drop them all the time. Here I'm gonna grab the gun and keep it as a secondary. I like to use the guns I pick up just to kind of get used to using them and how they work. And, so a lot of times I'll play training just the same way as I would play in a regular raid. This SKS actually doesn't work out for me too well. I come up on this extract area and it doesn't work. I mess with it for a minute and then I drop it. If I'd have pulled the mag out and put it back in, it probably would have worked, but I just drop it and grab my primary rifle. And I get a couple of good shots. This turns out to be a pretty good little scab extermination mission. I know I've got some scabs that went into the stairwell, and not sure how many are back in the back. You guys enjoy this, and I'll just let it play out for a minute. So I thought I would point out here that I am playing. I'm using a gun stock. I think it's called a New Blackie. I 3D printed it myself, and it really does help with the aim and stabilizing. Normally I'll have my gun on single fire, but unless I need to drop a bunch of bullets on something, I'm generally trying to conserve ammo. I'm gonna run back in here. I don't know how I didn't kill that guy with that first shot, but anyways, I decided to grab this looty here because I've never really bothered to use one, and I figured, you know what, give it a shot. And I'm gonna run back here, and I'm pretty sure there's another scab in the stairwell, and looty works pretty good. Did the job, so in a pinch you could use it. I'm gonna go ahead and check this back area just to make sure. This particular extract area you get a lot of guys that camp out here and just try to catch guys extracting, and sometimes they'll bait, so just be careful going in there. And grab this can of fruit. If you run across fruit when you're looting, grab it. It's the best kind of food to have. It hydrates and it also fills you up. It's not a big deal in silo, but in the island it can really become an issue. I'm gonna grab this guy's rifle and get rid of that looty, and grab these mags. It's always nice. We all want to come out with a cool rifle in a raid, or a few, and some mags for it. So I'm just getting ready to. A lot of times I'll put used mags in a different orientation so I don't make the mistake of grabbing one. just makes it a little quicker. Normally in a real raid, I would have dragged that stuff kind of out of the way. So when I'm playing, I will usually go all the way down or all the way up and work my way back, unless I hear gunshots and I'm hunting players. But here I've gone down into the lower areas, and a lot of people don't like it because it's dark, but you know, the dark is a disadvantage and an advantage to everybody, and unless you're going in there with somebody that's got night vision, then you're in a bind. If I think I'm going to cross a tunnel, or if I cross a tunnel, I will go back and look just down a little ways, make sure nobody's back there before I turn my back on it. And then I'm going to head down here to this storage area, and I'm peeping this corner, and I see this guy. He's got his back to me, and I'm lining up, and I nail him pretty good. But it's about this time I realize that this is a boss guard, and I back up to get out of there and rethink my strategy here. And if this is a real raid, I probably would have went and got another med or two, but because it's training, I just decide I'm gonna go toe to toe with him and see if I can take him out. I'm gonna creep this corner again. And, this gunfight's kind of not the best strategy, but it's got some learning points. Like if you watch real closely, I actually, when I'm freaking out, I completely tear my sight off the top of my rifle. I'm not real sure how that happened, but yeah. I think this is the quickest I've ever replaced the mag. Finally get those two guys down. I'm about to die, so I start pumping meds into me. I'm pretty sure the boss is in there, but I've run into guards and didn't see the boss before, so I'm just trying to get my health back up. Of course, grab my sight off the ground. I test this mag, and I think it vibrated twice. I really should have replaced it, but I didn't. It's a learning point there for future reference. If you think you're gonna have a big fight, make sure you got fresh mags. So I'm about to blow it again here. I just rushed this room way too fast. I should have taken my time, and instead I just run in there. I just stand there and go toe to toe with him. I'm not moving. I'm not trying to get cover. I don't know. Anyways, it didn't work out too well for me. Hope you like this video. Like it and subscribe it. Leave me a comment. Tell me how you play the game. Thank you for watching.